games that you played as well.
Yeah,
Will still be showing up to your store. That's also another store that has a lot of classic games too.
Oh, just classic games in general? Yeah. It's funny. Me and Paper Fairy, we actually we haven't known each other for too long. But the times that we actually spent and just chilled, yeah, he's just such a great guy, and I hope nothing for the best of him going to Smash GG.
Same here.
Great opportunity. But enough about that. We got
I will say one thing. He was the first person when I was at Evo. He just yelled my name out loud and said, "Ajax!" I was like, "Huh? Who's that?" And then he saw me, and then I ran over and gave him a giant hug.
Yeah, he's definitely a loud guy, you know, but it's all love. But right now, we have a Game Haven original. This is going to be Tony Pajamas versus Xion Game 1.
Yeah, we said we have a little Game Haven Civil War going on here. Said these two have played each other time and time again.
Yeah, this never stops. And apparently, you know, they were even saying at UG this happens all the time. Now, I don't usually know who wins in their, you know, just them versus each other, but at the same time, Cloud is Cloud, and it's looking like, you know, obviously Cloud does win this matchup. However,
disjointed hitboxes in general give Ness a huge problem.
However,
but Ness, not Ness, but Tony does a very good job of staying within the zone of a lot of people who play these characters, and like makes the matchup work. It's still very difficult, but he does make it work. And opting to go for a forward throw because you realize he's probably a little bit too far out of range to punish or get the kill throw with that back throw. Probably going to do it now if he's anywhere near this, anywhere on stage at this point.
I mean, I've seen this matchup before. I think it is a really hard matchup. However, Ness can give Cloud very easily, easier than most of the swordsmen, obviously. Right now, Tony with a lead. Let's see how much he can make out of it before he loses stock, if he even does, because right now all this damage is coming out.
Trying to catch him with that side B at the end there too to extend the combo a little bit further, but Xion getting back down, trying to two-frame him with that down tilt. He does go for the option quite often and actually lands a big up too. Yeah, immediately trying to just draw the raw down. Oh, okay. So
he brought him backstage just to hit him off again. And right now, Tony Pajamas is going off. Like, his pressure is with Ness.
I love what he's doing, too, because he's a stock up, so he just kept challenging him off stage.
Yeah.
All he needed to do was get one good trade on Cloud one time with no limit, and he was going to die.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Like, losing the stock was okay, and that's definitely going to seal it out because he does not have limit. And that was his jump, and we're going to go to game 2. Just a clarification really fast. Hey, Mr. Drizzen, sir.
Yeah, is this 3 out of 5?
No, not just so much that. Yeah, this isn't winner semis anymore, right?
No, this is actually losers.
Yeah, I was going to say, we just had our 2 winner semis. So for anybody who happens to be watching, that winner semis at the top is not correct. We're in losers top 8.
Yes, I actually.
Which is a best of 3.
I just lost to Xion right before this. Amazing.
So you end up tournament, end up 9th today.
I know. I think I ended actually 12th. It said top 12. We will look at it right here. Right?
No, you would be if you lost to him prior to this. Yeah, you would be 9th.
Oh, so I am 9th. All right, cool.
Yeah, you're tied for 9th.
Yeah, the 9th place curse again. I've been getting that for I don't know how long at UG, but you know what?
I only ever get highest of 9th as well, unless it's at like grid, but that's usually nothing. It's a bit more casual crowd for the most part over there. We have some. There are some killers here, but
ooh,
oh, and that's a stock. Oh, okay. Wow. I was about to say like that looked like it just barely might have missed that.
75% rage. That bat is strong, man. That's one of the strongest
Tipper bat is like very close to base knockback of the actual item.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, it's not like the same, but it's like half of that or something like that. I'll pull up Pajamas.
Oh, that was actually really smart.
It really was. He gets some free damage out of it and then covers his get up or covers his landing with the PK Thunder. So that kind of tokened by foe from the get-go, and Ness has picked it up very well, and Tony definitely utilizes that very well. Trying to catch him with the back air at the top of his up B.
You know what I love about Tony is that he, like, I always classify him as very odd or different Ness. Like, how he plays is just, it's so aggressive versus any other Ness. But he finds a way to make it work. However, Xion's going to read that air dodge and get that limit cross slash. Only 37%.
I feel like you'll understand me when I say this, but I call him a passive-aggressive conditioner. You get what I mean by that? I say he he is baiting people into doing a lot of options while constantly staying within your zone. So he's looking to get you to do things that he wants while playing at a faster than slow pace. Like rather than like trying to actually like stay back and just wait for options to come, he just kind of floats around you. Yeah. And it makes you scared the entire time you're playing until he finally gets you to get conditioned. And that's gonna seal that out. And Xion with a great comeback after Tony really was crowding him that whole second, like that whole first stop.
Yeah, game one seemed very dominant, but Xion isn't done yet. You know, he's definitely composed. But something that you said about Tony Pajamas, it's very reminiscent of how Light likes to play.
Yes.
That like just moving around, running, getting you to like he's baiting you to do certain options.
Yeah,
and I really see that with Tony than probably anyone else in the scene right now.
Yeah, Light's greatest defense is nonstop offense. Like, he just never lets you breathe, while also constantly like being on the run, walk on. Like he knows that he can abuse excellent frame data and great strings that he just does not drop. And Tony he takes the same approach.
Yeah, and that's exactly how Tony likes to play. And it's funny because Ness is usually, you know, classified as a defensive character, and Tony just, you know, like he doesn't follow the rules. He does whatever he wants, and he makes it work.
That's a great thing about Smash Bros. Too, is that you can play this game throughout with a different mindset than a bunch of other players, and be just all trying to go for that down smash near the ledge. If he caught him with that, that would have been a stock because he did not have his jump or limit.
Yeah, right now, Tony, getting the lead, more, you know, it's a lot similar to game one. However, you know, like, watching how dominant Xion can be in that advantage state, I really want to see like, more of this set.
Yeah, what Xion does, by comparison to a lot of other clouds in our region, is that he takes advantage of when he gets in very well. Like, once he gets his momentum, it's very hard to get him to back off. But
that was scary.
Tony's playing it very well. He's, like, he knows his habits, and he can doing a good job of avoiding a lot of stuff, but he does get put off stage right now, and now he has no jump. It looked like he was trying to wait for an air dodge, because that definitely would have been an aerial down B if he did.
Wow, he grabbed him out of up air.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty scary, and
that's great matchup knowledge or just dumb luck, like one or the other.
And right now, I mean, you know, Tony at the ledge, Xion can get the lead if he's with a really good.
Oh yeah, Tony very much at kill percent right now with that. With the percent he has and limit cross slash.
Yeah.
And especially now at 81%, anywhere near the ledge, if you catch someone cross slash, that's gonna be a shock. But the back throw is also a great kill move, and that's gonna put Tony back in the lead without having to worry about the rage. But
or limit.
Yes.
Or
no limit is huge right
that's
now.
That's gonna be really big. I want to see how Tony can take advantage of that, knowing that he doesn't. Well, of course, he still needs to be respect. He still needs to respect Cloud, however, but he doesn't need to respect him as much as Limit, and he could, you know, turn on his jets and get these confirms that he's doing now.
Exactly. I said without Limit in play, he doesn't have to worry about cross slash hitting him in his face on his way out, but that's going to probably take the game.
No,
okay, never mind. It was pretty close. All right, force the burn limit there.
You know, it's funny. That's actually the first time he's done that all set. You know, PK Fender off stage. I really want to know why. You know, he waits.
I feel like similar to game one, he kept staying with like in his face while he's off stage. He just kept trying to go for the trade on the on his upbeat instead. This time he's going. He's opting to go for the upbeat to force him in the bad spot, and he had no jump. And that was an excellent comeback for Tony's part, especially after game two, where Xion ran it back. Xion was looking like he was planning on getting that game. And these two great friends